Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kadash. This is your brother, Kabash, coming at you with another lesson from from downtown Fort Lauderdale. Well, not downtown Fort Lauderdale, but Fort Lauderdale. And just want to do a quick lesson on don't be fooled. Okay, don't be fooled. All right. Now, we got a lot of concern about this coronavirus thing, and the coronavirus is basically just a common cold. Okay, it's nothing. I mean, you do have different levels of it, but if you do have a certain level of that in you, then it's because you have low immunity. All right, but this situation with the coronavirus is, Esau is amplifying it up. Okay, but the number one killer you should be worried about is heart disease. All right, it's heart disease. Okay. Now let's read this. I found this information on the website, the CDC website. Okay, and let me read it. Heart disease in the United States. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men, women, and people of most racial and ethnic groups in the United States. So for Esau and Jake, it's the number one killer. Okay, and it's killing everybody. It's one of those things that kill everybody. Why? Mainly from a unhealthy diet. Okay. Now check this out. One person dies every 37 seconds in the United States from cardiovascular disease. Okay. Here everybody else is worried about the coronavirus. You don't hear every 37 seconds about somebody dying from coronavirus. It's maybe every few days. Maybe even like every 12 hours, but every 37 seconds, okay, someone in the United States dies from cardiovascular disease. About 647,000 Americans die from heart disease each year. That's one in every 4 deaths. Heart disease costs the United States about 219 billion dollars each year from 2014 to 2015, and we're in 2020 right now. So just imagine the amount of money that doctors make and these medical companies that make medical devices and vaccinations and medicines, how much money they make. This includes the cost of healthcare services, medicines, and loss of productivity due to death. Okay. Okay, let's read this one right here. Coronary heart disease is the most common type of heart disease, killing 365,914 people in 2017. About 18 million adults age 20 and older had CAD, cardiovascular artery disease. Okay, so you're talking about from age 20 and older. So people in their 20s, young people had this disease, man. Now, if that's not bad, come on now. And the reason Esau is suppressing this is because Esau's making money off this. The food industry is making money off of heart disease. A lot of medical companies are making money off the heart disease. You got these beverage companies. They're, well, I wouldn't say the food company, but let's put it like this: the food administration, it's called Food and Drug Administration for a reason. Okay, so they work hand in hand, and you eating all these unhealthy foods, you first of all your especially a lot of Jake, his black Hispanics and Native Americans buy all this junk food, Therefore, Esau try to give you a health insurance plan, and every time you go to the doctor, that doctor makes money off of you. Every time you go to the doctor to make surgery, you're basically like a cat. How can I say it? You're basically like a slaughtered, a cow that's being slaughtered for its meat. Okay, all the medical work that's done to you, Esau is basically making money off of you, and Esau's telling you, Okay, well, you need to start exercising, but you can still eat some cookies. You can still eat some potato chips or other processed foods you really eat, you know. But Jake not listening, man. Therefore, causing you to die. And also, this links to some of the dietary laws, what food you should not eat. Okay, in scriptures it tells us, and especially the swine, you should not eat the swine. But a lot of Jake loves swine. A lot of Jake loves swine. Okay, so don't be fooled with this coronavirus situation. Okay, heart disease is the number one killer in America. Okay, let me go to. Let me see. Let's go to Google. All right, let's go to Google. Let's go to coronavirus Wikipedia. Okay, let's see what coronavirus is. Okay, I think this is it. I don't know if this is the one I had. We'll read it anyway. Coronavirus. No, let me see. Yeah, okay, coronavirus. Viruses are a group of related viruses that can cause disease in mammals, birds, humans. Oh, wait a minute. Coronaviruses are a group of related viruses that are diseases in mammals and birds. In humans, coronavirus can cause respiratory tract infections that can be mild, such as cases of the common cold, and among other causes of predominantly was that rhinovirus, okay, and others that can be lethal, such as SARS, MERS, and COVID-19, okay. But if you have those MERS, SARS, or COVID-19, that's because you have a weak immune system. Why do you have a weak immune system? Because you don't eat healthy, okay. And it says symptoms in other species may vary in chickens. They cause an upper respiratory tract disease. Um, there was another one. Uh, let's see. There was another article in here. Okay, here we go. I think this is it right here. This was the other one. Dang, was it? Esau always changing the information on these things. But I read one article. Okay, maybe this is it. Um, nah, this ain't it. Uh, Damn, man. But basically, the coronavirus is a disease that's um that's similar to the common cold, and it can escalate to a flu. Okay, you have some viruses out there that are like uh they're the same strand, but they have different levels um of potentness, if that makes any sense. And the coronavirus is one of those, man. You can have a common cold, or you can have um, SARS. It can escalate, but if your immune system doesn't stop that virus, it can escalate to something serious. Okay, look at the flu, influenza. You know, it's the same thing as a cold, but you just start to get shaky, you get fevery, you start to sneeze and cough. You know, same symptoms as a common cold, but it's escalated. Okay, now see, Esau tries to put fear in you, man. To make you feel that this thing is serious. All right. Um, let's go to the book of Hosea. Where's it at? The book of Hosea. Hosea. Okay, let's go to the book of Hosea 4 in chapter 6. Verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law, I will also forget thee. So, you have the prophets out there telling you that don't eat pork. And not eating pork is just basically common knowledge also, man. So if you don't want to listen to that common knowledge that's beneficial to you, the Most High is going to forget you, man. And people are getting scared right now, man. People are still eating pork and not doing their research, going off what Esau says. Get a gallon of hand sanitizer, put it on your hand, and you're killing your good bacteria and your bad bacteria, man. Fear is one of the devices that Esau uses against to control the people. Okay, all right. That's just it. Let's go into that word fear. Okay, let's go into that word fear. Let me see. I think I had it written down. Um, no, I didn't. But let's go into that word fear. Okay, let's go into that word fear. Fear. What does the word fear that mean? Okay, fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. So people have fear that this coronavirus is dangerous, which it is dangerous if you don't take care of your body. Okay, but Esau is using this fear tactic as an instrument to lead you to get that vaccination and also to get that mark of the beast. Now, it could be that the mark of the beast, that mark, could have the vaccination in there, and they're probably going to say, well, if you want the vaccination, it's in this chip and you got to take it. It could be, or it could be something separate. Getting the vaccination could be a test to see who's going to be susceptible to taking a chip, because more than likely whoever gets the vaccination, is going to get that chip. Or it could be the other way around. The vaccination and chip can be as one. Okay. Now, we can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. Fear is one of the devices that Esau uses to control the masses. Look how he controlled the blacks in slavery days. There were way more people, way more blacks than white men. They brought blacks in by the hundreds of thousands, man, if not millions. But yet, that one guy that had a gun in a field of 100 guys, 100 people picking cotton, they had fear of that one man. Fear tactics. Okay, all right, and Esau is using this coronavirus as a fear tactic, man, to scare the masses. Everybody shut down right now. Grocery stores not being open. You know, let's see, we are not ignorant. Let me see, ignorant. Okay, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, let's go. That's in the book of 2 Corinthians. All right, and let me be sure that's correct, because sometimes, you know, what Esau puts online might not be the correct information. Okay. 9:22. Okay, just bear with me, Yakim. Okay, chapter 2. Chapter 2 and 11. Okay, yes. Least Satan should take advantage. Least Satan should take advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and one of his devices is fear. Okay, now let's go into that word device. What does that word device mean? Okay, that's all. I mean, device definition. Okay, a thing made to adapt. A thing made adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. Okay, so it says a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose. Okay, a plan, scheme, trick with a particular aim, and that's what Esau has. He's using this coronavirus as a scheme, as a plan to get you to take the RFID chip. Okay, but you don't need to take the RFID chip. All right, don't take it. If you do, you will die. All right, let's go to the book of Revelation 13, chapter 16, and Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man may buy or sell, save that he had the mark of the name of the beast, or the name of his, or the name of, or the number of his name. Okay, verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. Okay, who is that beast? Okay, who is that beast? These so-called Edomites, these so-called elites. Okay, it's like the Roman Empire all over again. Okay, and his number is 636. Okay, now when you go down to verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay, so it's not talking about a so-called hell. It's talking about the destruction of the Most High, because you're gonna have those nukes that's gonna come upon the planet, and you know, the chariots that's gonna destroy the planet also. You know, so if you take that chip, man, you're gonna feel the wrath of the Most High. You don't want to do that, man. So don't be fooled by what Esau is doing. Okay, it's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic. And the Most High is going to protect his men and women of the elect. All right. So till next time, shalom, and stay prayed up. Hey, we almost there. Shalom, and all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Wakakadash Barak Atham. Shalom.